Hi, this is Amy from Pastor's Wallet, where we equip pastors like you to master your personal finances and practice wise biblical stewardship. I'm here to answer another question today, this time about the housing allowance. One of our blog readers wrote in with this question. I know I can use the money in my 403B as a housing allowance in retirement. Can all the monthly fees at life care facilities be considered housing and therefore qualify to be paid with my 403B funds? Those monthly fees usually pay for some food and some health care as well as the actual housing, but are all lumped together in one standard charge from the facility. Now, this is a really good question. Before I answer, let's take a step back and look at what is the purpose of the housing allowance. The whole goal behind it is to provide a home for a pastor tax-free. Now, a life care facility, that will be your home if you move there. It's not like an Airbnb or hotel that you go to for the weekend and then go back home. That really will be your home. However, food and healthcare expenses don't qualify as housing expenses. So that doesn't qualify. What you would need to do is talk to the facility and have them break down your expenses line by line and separate your housing expenses from your other expenses. Then you can use the money in your 403B for the housing expenses tax-free, but the part that goes towards the health care would be taxable to you. Now, you may be wondering, how can you take a housing allowance in retirement? Now, that's a really good question too. Notice that the person who wrote in was talking about their 403B. If you have a 403B or another church retirement plan, you can actually take a housing allowance from that in retirement. It doesn't work with IRAs, only church retirement plans. So if you have a church retirement plan, I highly suggest taking advantage of it. And when you retire, don't roll it into an IRA like most people will tell you to. For pastors, that advice doesn't work well. Keep it in your 403B, and then you'll be able to continue taking a housing allowance all throughout retirement. If you have a question like that, feel free to email me at amy@pastorswallet.com or look through my other videos to see if I've already answered your question. And always, don't forget to subscribe.